Fort DeSoto Campground Review. Fort DeSoto Park is a Pinellas County park located in Tampa Bay, Florida. Its address is 3500 Pinellas Byway South, Tierra Verde, Florida, 33715. Fort DeSoto Park Campground has 238 campsites and is located on an island in a 1,136-acre park in the Tampa Bay area. All campsites have water and electric hookups, 30 and 50 amp, and are located very close to the water. Each site also has a table and fire ring with a grate. The campground is divided into three areas. Area 1, sites 1 through 85 are designated for those camping in tents, Class B vans, a pop up camper, or trailer under 16 feet in length. RVs and pets are not allowed. Area 2 is designated as able to accommodate all camping units, but I seriously question this. The campground has a decently low tree canopy and the roads are very narrow. We had problems backing our almost 30-foot travel trailer into our spot. I can't fathom trying to get something over 13 feet high and longer than 40 feet in there. I saw several larger rigs having a lot of difficulty maneuvering through Area 2 while we were there. I did a ride through the campground and filmed the fronts of all the sites to show this, but for the life of me, I cannot find the footage. This was in the middle of some camera drama as well as the hard drive on my laptop dying, so my best guess is that it's either somewhere not intuitive or it accidentally got deleted. I do have the other video that's playing in the window on the left side of the screen. That's the full ride through of the campground, all three sections. I found some footage of Area 2 that I had filmed before going out to do the longer ride through Fort DeSoto itself. So I'll start playing it here now so that you can get a feel for how narrow the road is, how low the canopy is, and if there's someone in front of you, you're going to wait a minute. Since Area 2 is designated as the only area that's pet friendly, we were in that section because of radar. We had Site 116, which was technically canal-front. It was actually very lovely and somewhat private, even though it's next to two trails that lead to the bathhouse, laundry, dog walking area, and playground. And boy, do they mean it as the only area to take pets. There are signs everywhere outside of that area and the check in area saying not to proceed if you're walking your dog. Speaking of dogs, they mean it when they tell you you have to have their official rabies vaccination papers. Raider has a metal rabies tag that has his rabies number, the county and state he's registered it in, and an expiration sticker on the back. And I had taken it with me to check in. This is his official license. It was not acceptable. I had to dig through my email to find the photo of the certificate that I just happened to take last March, as well as the receipt from the vet where I paid for the vaccination. I get why it's important since Fort DeSoto is known to have a huge raccoon population, but I found it to be excessive since I had his physical license in my hand. Despite that, the staff at both the campground and the larger park were nice and very helpful whenever we needed assistance. I don't really get the point of it being so pet unfriendly. My best guess is that areas 1 and 3 have actual beach adjacent to them, where area 2 is all seawall, which would normally make sense until you realize that Fort DeSoto Park has a designated dog beach in the park. Why not designate the campground area beach as pet friendly and then open up the other two sections? It would actually make the campground easier to book since Area 2 seems to be mostly full, while areas 1 and 3 are fairly sparse. Another thing to note is that you do have to pay tolls to get onto the island. There are routes to take where you pay fewer tolls, but it's unavoidable. You cannot even get to a store without coming back through the toll gate. Normally, it's not a big deal since we have a sun pass, but we'd accidentally left it in our other car at home. I don't know if it actually works since I haven't gotten a bill yet, but they supposedly have pay by plate now, but you'll pay an increased fee. Only one toll plaza was manned where we did pay cash. I don't think we will ever forget our sun pass again, though, because the toll situation caused so much anxiety for us. Regardless, the campground at Fort DeSoto was definitely the best site we had during the trip. It was the most private and had the best view, even though we had Site 10 at Three Rivers on the way down, and that's a close second. As I mentioned, we had a view of the canal, and we'd been told that occasionally manatees come hang out there during the winter, but it was fairly warm while we were there, and we did not see any. We would like to visit the Fort DeSoto campground again, spending more time there and getting the chance to actually get out on the water and do some more things around Tampa Bay, most specifically the Manatee Viewing Center at the Tampa Electric Company.